Hello and welcome to Youth and Social Life. It's me, Dami, again, and today we're going to be talking about Christmas, best gift ideas for Christmas. And it's really a beautiful season that everybody waits for. Christmas, the second most celebrated holiday around the world. And why do people celebrate Christmas? Christians celebrate it, it's celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ. So basically, if you want to know about Christmas, you can always ask Christians around you. Though some people don't know why they celebrate Christmas. Some of them believe it's just a day to eat rice and it's just a day given by the government for holiday. But there's a deep meaning to Christmas, and why they decided to celebrate choose December 25th as Christmas Day, a day to celebrate Jesus' birth, you can always get that in the Bible. Or walk up to your pastor, of course, it will be explained to you. But today we're going to be talking about gift ideas, and I'm not doing this alone. I have two beautiful girls with me, and when we are talking about gifts, we have someone here who is also a gift herself. But let me leave them to introduce themselves. Of course, I'm with
that's really hilarious. My name is Gift, of course, Gift Mag, but then I'm not a package for Christmas.
we just need to put her in the box and wrap it up.
Okay. But I guess I'll be so big, so you have to get a very big wrap to wrap me up.
Alright.
And I'm Agnes Joy Uloko.
And Agnes is wearing a touch of red. It's funny enough, it's just red, white, green.
Yeah,
colors
that's
of Christmas. And she's with it. Although we have someone putting on a Amoteku uniform, but she's not here to talk about it. We are talking about Christmas, and definitely there are many gift ideas, but there's something that I want to ask you, and I would like you to leave your opinion in the comment section. What you think? Can you tell us why red is used as a Christmas color? There are different colors. We have green, we have purple, we have pink, white, and also red, used as the symbol to celebrate Christmas. There's these, they call it the colors of Christmas. Now I would like to ask you, why is red used as a color for Christmas? What does it mean? I mean, when you're talking about Christmas, red for Valentine, you say it's love. When you talk about some other things, you say red means danger. But now Christmas, can you tell us the meaning of Christmas? Let us know what you think. Put your opinion in the comment section. Now let's talk about the gift ideas. And when you're talking about gift ideas, I have many gift ideas I would like to tell you. But first, let's hear from Gift herself.
Talking about Christmas, Christmas is an annual festival, where we celebrate the birth of Lord Jesus Christ. We that are Christians, we celebrate it. And of course, talking about Christmas gifts, this is Nigeria. So I cannot say, give me a flower. I'll be like, let's give it a flower now. But for me right now, if you want to give me a gift for Christmas, I would like the recession, everything. everybody's
I
crying.
think I know where she's going
So of
to.
course, I think at this period, not talking about looking at the recession, poverty, high rate prices of everything is going really high. So of course, I think for me this Christmas, the best gift, outside of course showing love to one another, I think you still need to give money. Like money is what everybody needs right now. Apart from love, of course, we need money. So I think the best Christmas gift right now is the cash. It's the cash.
Joy, tell us your own idea. I know Gift still has one idea, but tell us yours.
Yeah, my idea is not so far from that of Gift. Before the program, I just imagined that Christmas is coming, and lots of things are bound to happen this Christmas. You have to go outing, visit, and all that. And without that money now, you cannot do all these things. So for me, if you want to give me a Christmas gift, I would prefer you give me money, because I can convert my money into whatsoever I want. I can get anything for myself, even that flower you think you can get for me. I can do it myself. Just give me the money.
But of course, they're talking about Christmas gift. It's Christmas, and then the whole idea of this program is gift. You can give to people. We have people out there that this Christmas, this festive period, they don't have anything good to wear. So of course, that thing you think is bad, you think I cannot wear clothes anymore. To you, you think that clothes is outdated. Maybe to someone else, it might end up being the very best dress for the person. So of course, you could give out your dress, your old dresses. But then, if you can buy anything you want for somebody, you can do it. It's a time to
Share love.
share love, give out things. You must not always receive, no matter how little. Even for ladies, your old wig you don't wear anymore, we can give it out to somebody that doesn't have what to wear. Come on, it's a period where you can give out anything, no matter how little it is, to somebody.
I think I've been inspired by gifts. It means be givers, don't just be receivers. Christmas. So gift ideas. Left for me. I think there's really a lot for you to give this Christmas, but you can start with food items. You need to find out what your girl needs, what your man needs, what your friend needs, what your family member needs, to give it to them. For your family members, there might be people that that, yes, if I get them food items right now, they really appreciate it. So let me go shopping for you and give you the Christmas. Because some people, this is Nigeria, many people don't know how to give people cash. They rather take you out, to that your favorite restaurant, to give you food to eat, and not bothering of what you eat tomorrow or next tomorrow or that. So you can give them food items, and you can also give them clothing, like you said. There's these common gifts that is outside now that people give, and that's pillow. Throw pillows with your face on it and all that. I'm not really a fan of that gift, because I'm like, something funny enough, I got that from my mom the other day, and right now she just leaves it in our sitting room or the chair, and once you come in and you try to sit next to it, she just say, wait, move away from that chair. That is my pillow. I'm like, so what I can't use? What you can't use? Why would I give it to you? So no. And another thing, I'm talking of gift ideas I really don't like now. And another thing I really don't like is mug cup. I mean, it can break. And you're trying to put my face on a mug cup, and you're expecting me to use it today, tomorrow, and I have careless younger ones at home, or you have children, and the next thing they just carry is booger. It's on the floor. So it's like there's so many. It depends on you what you want to give people and what you can afford. So even flowers, we are saying Nigerians don't like flowers, but we have some Nigerians who lived in diaspora, and they prefer they prefer flowers for that Christmas. And it's not just, and this program is not just for Nigeria, so you can always give them flowers. It depends on what they like, and you just need to find out the type of flower they want.
Exactly.
Rose, depends on the one they want. You can always give it to them, and we can always take them shopping. That's a nice idea. It's something you can never a lady, your family member, they can never reject it. A man might try to be prideful and say, no, if you want to get me something, go and buy it for me. No, but take them shopping. It's something they will appreciate. And so there's really a lot of ideas when it comes to that and this thing. And we talked about the colors of Christmas also, and when you're talking about this gift, you need something definitely to wrap it, and some people don't really know the meaning of Christmas. But before we go to that, I want to ask you, Gift, what's your best gifts that you've ever received? Best Christmas gift that you've ever received?
Best Christmas gift. I'm a money person, so I think I have money, but then outside money, I think my best Christmas gift I've ever received was an iPhone. And I was like, that was like my first iPhone ever, and it was like, oh my god, like
the babe
something that you weren't actually expecting,
yes.
and just like Merry Christmas to you, and then you have it, and like, oh my god, imagine that feeling of that transition, like an Android phone user, and then one Christmas just pop up with an iPhone, and you'll be like, oh
what
my god,
what are you telling
this
us?
Christmas
We that use Android, what are you saying?
What are you trying to say? We are here,
please. You guys shouldn't actually get me wrong, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to explain that excitement and why I'm going to explain why I think it's actually one of the best gifts I've ever received in a Christmas. But of course, I'm sure that this Christmas, of course, a better one.
Joy, can you tell us?
Okay, the best gift I've received during Christmas, should I say, is a frame. Like it was a frame, my picture was in it, and coming from somebody I least expected, so it was nice, and I was excited that very day, because I was very bored that particular year, that Christmas, and bam, somebody just showed up with a frame and my picture in it, and It was nice. I was excited.
My best Christmas gift is a teddy bear, as big as I was. It was a white teddy bear, and it was like I was in university, and I just saw someone knock. It was a friend, though, not a guy. It was a friend, like a lady like me, and she brought the teddy to my room. I was like, okay, take. I know you like teddies, and take. This is my gift to you, and I was so happy. Oh my God! I received my first Christmas gift, because it was like, I'm used to collecting. When it's time for Christmas, your parents take you out and buy clothes for you. On the normal day of Christmas day, you are at home eating and washing plates, trying to clear everywhere. That's how Christmas. You've gotten your Christmas gift that is dressed.
This eating thing just reminds me of something. Like, I remember those days growing up. Once it's Christmas, after eating in your house, you reserve space because you have to go to your friend's house. You have to go to your friend's house. Like, we'll just come together. Like, I'll come to your house. After eating, go to the next person's house. We'll just keep packing ourselves. And before we know, bam, it's night. So, goodbye to Christmas. And of course, we are expecting a new year. That's actually fun growing up.
Do you know, it's so funny now that someone just commented on the, on our post, and the person said, women love money too much. It's not a matter of women loving money too much. Also, guys love money. I mean, why do men want to work? It's not just to take care of a woman or your children. It's also to take care of yourself. You need to be fresh. I mean, when you're talking about people, they say dress the way you want to be addressed, and stuff like that. And you don't want to be addressed as a pauper or someone looking poor. So everybody tries to work hard, and so everybody loves money. It's not just women that loves money. You understand?
And again, talking about sharing, Christmas is a time to share. We don't just share to people that yes, this. We can also visit the hospitals. A lot of people there are in need. There are people that need things. We can visit the prisons, the orphanage. Those things, like Gift said, that you think they are no longer useful. Mind you, to those people, they are very, very important. You can get those people, they don't even have any spare for gift. Like, anything you give them,
they will appreciate.
Yes, they will. Even detergent, soap, not anything you give to them this period, they will really appreciate it, because they are really need of it.
I think that gives me like what you just said. That just gave me an idea. I think our next show will talk about things to do this Christmas, because Christmas is a season of love. It's a season when we share love. Apart from when you're talking about Valentine, just between it says between partners and all that. But this Christmas is a time for you to show people, your neighbors, your family members, because it's a day we're celebrating Jesus Christ. So of course, definitely we need to share the love, because God also showed us love. So definitely that's it. And I will still come back to talk about the gift, but about this gift. But let me talk about the significance of the colors of Christmas. And many people don't know what these colors means, and that my own favorite color for Christmas is color red. And of course I will tell you the meaning, but I want to ask Gift and Joy what's their own best color for Christmas.
Okay. I think I have two best colors. The first one is blue and the second is white. Okay, let me tell you my reasons. Talking about white, white is known for purity, and the red, of course, trying to relate it to the birth of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is somebody that is sinless. He's flawless, he's ever perfect, he's holy, and of course relating the white to him, it just shows how pure, how sinless, how perfect he is. And of course, looking at the blue, I'm looking at the blue from the mother's part. That's the Mother Mary, of course. I think they say she always wore that color because blue at this time was very. It has to do with snow. For me, I'm just seeing blue to be royalty, and then she always wore that. As I'm reading the Bible, her story in the Bible, she always wore blue, and of course, being somebody that gave birth to such a perfect person. Of course, she deserves to wear something that is more expensive. And then I think in the medieval times, blue was more expensive. I think it was the most expensive color then, and of course she was always wearing it. So imagine a royal, as in a big madam, wearing blue, and that big madam gave us a perfect present. So that's why I think the blue and the white is just my best color.
Okay, Joy.
Yeah, for me too, I have two colors. I'll still go for the white and for green also. The white, as Gift says, symbolizes purity. That's why even on your wedding day you put on white gown, which symbolizes purity.
Yes.
So white has a long way to go concerning with our Lord Jesus Christ. So once you are on white, it just shows you are Christ. You are Christ, like this is who you are. And for the green, it symbolizes the eternal life of Christ. Even in death he still lives. Even till now, every day he lives. So green there symbolizes his eternal life, which means Christ liveth forever. He lives and he never dies. So those are my two colors.
Of course, that's Joy preaching to us. We are always saying it that our minister Joy. But let's go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. Alright, welcome back. If you're just joining me, this is a Youth and Social Life, and I've been with two lovely ladies, and it's like, should I say funny enough, or what should I say, one of them's name, it's actually symbolizing, it's just like a representation of what we're doing today. Should I say, is it representation, is that what's the right word? But her name is Gift, and we're talking about the best gift for Christmas. So I have with me Gift Mark and also Joy Uloko, and we've been talking about gift for Christmas, and the colors, what it means, and we talked about they gave their ideas and the best gift they have received. And it's still so funny. Anytime we receive gifts, it's like there's this joy in us. Everybody just wants to shout, even as little as it is. It might just be a pen, but it's something that you love. And this brings me to another gift idea that's like I think jewelry. It's something that people really appreciate, be it a man or a woman. They love jewelry. Maybe something like you just put their name in it, and it's going to be very beautiful.
Really
Imagine
nice,
you putting one with a chain with your name there, and it's great. But don't let's just imagine that, because it's like I'm beginning to look for ways to tell that I think I need jewelry for Christmas. And she also talked about phone. That phone that your partner needs. I think it's a nice idea, and even phone case. It's like very nice. Like a pouch. You can. I think they are customized for phone cases, like with their pictures on it. You can just leave it there with just that inspiring Christmas card. Inspiring Christmas card with nice words. What you think they want to hear. Like Gift, I know she likes hearing sweet things, and Joy, she likes talking about prayer. So definitely she's going to look up. She's going to
give me I don't understand.
It's not. We are not talking about. It's based on your character.
Talking about Christmas gift, most people be like, how can I get a Christmas gift when I don't even have money? Like you don't have to buy a gold worth 1 million naira or a gold worth 300,000, a gold worth you don't have to buy bone straight hair.
No, that's another thing.
You don't have to buy a bone straight hair if you can afford it. But if you can afford it, of course, now the bone straight thing. But then if you can, no matter how little it is, like if you're my friend, you should be able to appreciate me. You should be able to know my level. At my level, I was able to squeeze out 500 naira to buy you an earring of 500 naira. Come on, it's something that you should actually appreciate.
Yes.
The people out there that receive gifts, if somebody gifts you, no matter how little it is, even if it's something you cannot use, can you just try and just accept it and show appreciation? Even if at the end of the day you don't usually give it out to someone that you think actually really needs it, or maybe you feel this is not my grade, but at least can you just appreciate it, make that person feel love, because you encourage the person
to buy better.
Yes, of course. And when more money comes, the person will buy something better. But just start to appreciate, no matter how little it is, whether or not you're using it or not. Of course, I have an earring. I don't use it anymore. I feel this earring is so cheap for me. I can't wear this. But if somebody comes and say, I give you happy Merry Christmas, I'll be like, oh, thank you. And I have one neighbor in my compound that helps me fetch water or helps me wash my clothes. I feel this girl will need these earrings. What's not even telling you thank you, I appreciate it, and then taking it and giving it to the other girl that also appreciates me. So don't reject gifts, no matter how little it is. Accept it and appreciate appreciation. Of course, that's the Christmas vibe for you.
Big Christmas vibe. Now let's talk about the colors of Christmas, and let's start with color green. So the color green, it has been considered a mystery of life. The color of life and misery even before Jesus Christ was born. And then when you're talking about grief, it's represented two plants which are both feared and worshipped at the same time. That's a lot of meaning to that of color green, but you can always get that online on our website also. And the color red is the main color that people use for Christmas. But red, if green really represents the birth of the Son of God, red symbolizes his blood and tears. Red, I've been waiting for people's opinion on in our comment section, but it seems they're not really responding, except for the person who we are always seeing online commenting, and that's for the person is always talking, giving testimony, and that what let me not talk about that. So it's red symbolizes his blood and death to us, and this was one significant reason why people started adding red berries to their green holy wreaths. It didn't just make the red eye-catching, but also made a powerful analogy. So since then, color red and green became associated with Christmas. They symbolize Jesus Christ's birth, death, and resurrection. And that's what people are mainly celebrating at Christmas. And especially we celebrate the birth of Jesus, and to celebrate the death during they celebrate. I think I think it's when Jesus rose again. It's for Easter, right? Yeah. And so let's talk about the color gold. So gold, the color of the sun and the light are significant, or rather required in the cold months of winter. But how did it come to come to be associated with Christmas? Well, gold was one of the many present the three wise men brought to baby Jesus, and it's also the color of the stars the wise men followed. When you're talking about the three wise men, I think this is a story that even if you don't know, I'm sure children will be able to tell you that story. Just meet your child, meet your cousin, meet your nephew. Don't worry, they'll tell you, the story of the three wise men. That story is always there in the Bible. And now talk about white. Jesus Christ is spotless, sinless, and pure, just like the color white. Is this most spotless person. When you're talking about, you always saying that no human being is perfect, but when you're talking about Jesus is perfect, pure and clean. And that's why when you're talking, you talked about why we wear white for wedding. And some churches, if you are like Anglican, I think if you've given birth before, some that you don't wear white, you have to wear your cream color or you're pregnant, because they just, I'm not trying to say that, but I think we understand that aspect. But white is pure, it's cool, it's holy, and I think wearing white for your wedding also, it's like it's adding blessings to your marriage and all that. So that's color white. White's used for Christmas. And let's talk about the next color, and that's blue. Many people don't really know that blue is part of Christmas colors. I think we're mostly familiar with white and green and red. Even people don't really know that gold is a Christmas color. But sometimes when we're getting our Christmas decorations, gold is always there, part of the decorations, but we just don't put our mind there, because here in Nigeria we even see black as colors of the balls. But let's talk about the color blue. So the shade blue is associated with Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. In the medieval times, blue dye or paint was much more expensive than gold. Hence, the color blue would only be worn by wealthy people or royal families. I think that's why we have the color royal blue. And also, blue represents the color of the sky or night, the waters of the creation in Genesis 1, and even heaven for the matter. And that's why blue is used for Christmas. And let's talk about purple or violet. It's considered the main color on Advent as it symbolizes fasting and repentance. During Advent, the churches cover the altar with either violet or purple clothes. Since purple is the color of royalty, it even demonstrates the sovereignty of Jesus Christ and the reception and anticipation of the coming King celebrated during Advent. Today, several churches use blue instead of color purple. Now the last color, and that's color pink. Pink, we know pink as ladies' colors, but we don't really know pink, as the color of Christmas. But pink or rose is using during the, it's used on Sundays and the third Sunday of Advent in the Catholic Church. The color pink doesn't just represent love and joy, but also reveals the shift of the season from repentance towards celebration. So the candle of joy, or the shepherd candle, which happens to be the third Advent rod candle, is pink in color. So that's those are the colors of Christmas, and they've all picked their own colors of Christmas, and that's she picked. I think you picked what?
I picked white and blue,
and
I picked green and white.
So let's know your own best color of Christmas and your own meaning of this color, what you think they mean, and still keep your opinions coming. Let's know your gift idea, that gift you want, and also the gift you want to receive. And I've not really asked Joy and Gift what they want to receive this Christmas. You never can tell. Even our man behind the camera can always give them this gift. But let's hear from Joy, from Gift. What do you want for Christmas?
Okay. There's a wishes. The wishes were the wishes were, of course, for me. Never can tell. You can just read something and be like it's a joke, but then it just happen. I wish that if I can get a car gift, to be like, oh my god, that's what I wish for this Christmas, because I'm tired of this Lagos traffic, the bus and everything, the Uber pricing is just high. So if I can get a car, I think it would be a very good gift for me this Christmas.
So Joy? She's thinking. I'm just looking at that.
I'm
like I need something big.
Okay. Because I need something big and not just one.
Talk about where you're saying. I think that's what that person was saying when he said women are money. Women are money. So let's hear your own idea. What do you think?
Actually, the first I want this Christmas is money. Like, I'm very serious about it.
Okay.
I need money. Then, if aside the money, if I can get an iPhone.
Oh my god!
I want to be like if.
Oh my god!
I remember you saying that. It's so funny because we're just talking about Gift, telling us, why the Android and not the iPhone.
Yeah, she was trying to intimidate me. So now I want an iPhone.
I was intimidating nobody. I was just sharing the good news, please, of course.
Gift ideas. I actually want a lot of things for Christmas. I'm not being greedy, but that's who I am. So definitely, I just want what you put your heart in. That's my own. I will appreciate whatever you give me. But if you want to give me Christmas gift, I think I will need a house.
No.
I prefer it on the mainland. I'm not someone that just likes staying on the island. I think it's not. Although you hear people saying that, if you really want something, go mingle with rich people and all that, mingle where big people are. But I think I like the peace, the enjoyment of the mainland. Mainland is cool. Let's not just talk about island. So there's a lot of gifts. Jewelry, you can just give a person that watch with your name inside, or that sister that have been waiting for that ring for a long time. I think it's the best time. Let's not turn them to Lord of the Rings.
Put the rings on if you love that finger.
Before we came on this show, we had people talking about their boyfriends, and if you are their crush and you think you are the crush, I think it's time for you to make a move. Make a move. I think it will be the best Christmas gift for someone. It will be the best Christmas gift for someone in the spirit of Christmas, Yuletide season. It's really, there are many gift ideas for you. Even just the simplest thing that you think it really does not make sense is a big gift for someone. Like Gift said, you can always pack your clothes, give it to someone, things you don't use again that you think it's still in good condition, not those ones that you think it's like rag. Things in good condition that you think you can give to someone, and you can put a smile on their face. Gift, the idea of gift is to or is to put a smile on people's faces, make them happy, make their day special. I think that's why a lot of people, when it comes to their birthday, they're always happy, because they know that definitely one or two gifts is going to come in and it's going to put that smile on their face. Though we are still expecting our Christmas, our birthday stuff from someone who tried to jilt us, but let's still talk about of Christmas gifts. And another Christmas gift idea, I think, is shoe. You can always talk about shoe. I think shoe, it's something nice, because shoe is something that takes you to high places. When we're talking about shoe, we say your shoe takes you to good places. And Christmas, it's Christmas is just like you're moving closer to New Year. So a New Year, and you need. When we're always talking about New Year resolution, and then I used to call it New Year revelation, but then I used to say, they tell me about, but New Year resolution. So you say you want something good for Christmas or that. So any other thing that
and of course, yes, now like you check, most people say I don't even have shoes to wear, but let's look at, as in they say when you are alive, that's when you can actually wear your shoes, wear your clothes, wear your hair, and do your Christmas. If you have a bag of rice, most companies at the end of the year like this, they give them rice. They give them oil, noodles, and the rest. Your neighbor, your friends, people around you, you can just measure a cup of rice or 2 cups of rice and then give out to somebody. It's the best, one of the best Christmas gifts ever, because most people don't even cook rice in their houses today. This Christmas, most people will not cook, because they feel like where I want some money to use cook rice from. I remember I go find what's in my house, manage myself, but then giving somebody a cup of rice and onion is like gold now.
I think it has even
onion is like gold, but thank God that it's coming down. So even a bulb of onion to a neighbor to make noodles is something. So just be happy. Let's just celebrate. 1 bulb of onion, a cup of rice, even a cube of Maggi, whatever. No matter how little it is, just let it be like Christmas Day. What did you do for somebody? That's the big question. On December 25th, 2020. What did you do for somebody?
We went through a lot this year.
That's it. And so what did you do for somebody? Okay, fine, I didn't have money, but I gave my neighbor a bulb of onion. They were like, oh my God, you did. And it's been recorded for you that on that day that Christ was born, you actually celebrated Christ by helping somebody. That's the thing. Giving hands. That same hand you stretch to receive, that same hand, so you need to stretch it to give out. So no matter how little it is, a bulb of onion, water, whatever, just give out something.
Okay, before I ask Joe, I think I need to tell this person that Bruno Uno, who says he's watching from California. Thanks for tuning in, and let's know what you think your best gift or the best gift you've received, and what you think you want to receive this Christmas, and also the color red, what it means to you. So Joy, can you tell us more
like gifts, there's nothing too small and there's nothing too big for you to give out this Christmas. Just make sure you give out something as a gift to somebody. Just make sure you bless the life of someone. And aside that, you mustn't be giving food to your neighbors every time. There are beggars on the streets. A lot of them don't have people to celebrate with them. You can just cook your rice, package it, take it and distribute to them. That is Christmas. You mustn't every day give to your neighbors. You can go out there, share with them, and you see that joy on their face. You've already blessed a soul that day. So please, there is nothing too small, there is nothing too big. Make sure you reach out to somebody this Christmas, and don't wait for 25th though. You can start from today.
Exactly.
And Christmas does not really end on the 25th. It does not end on the 25th. It extends for a long time. And let's not forget that we're also going to be celebrating New Year. That's January 1st, the most celebrated holiday in the whole world. So definitely you can still give your Christmas gifts then, or you can welcome them to a new year with whatever you want to give. So of course it's still 9 days, 8 hours, 59 minutes and 52 seconds to Christmas. I'm counting it, so you should know how excited I am, because I'm waiting for that person that will give me a gift. It might be you watching, and it also might be my colleagues or my boss. Then
it can also be you, or the man behind the camera
that can always give me the gift. But of course, share love, show love, tell people you love them even before Christmas. I think it's always nice to put a smile on people's faces. Like we said, we've given a lot of gift ideas with the phone cases, also shoes, accessories, I think a trip to wherever your partner wants to go to, your family members, or where you want to go to, you can always give yourself that. I mean, it's a time for you to rest.
Yeah.
So you can always take yourself out or go shopping or give. People like Joy, who says she loves money, so you can always give them money and many other gifts. So I think the best thing is just to know what they need. And mommies and daddies, it's time you give each other gifts. It's not only on Christmas Day we cook food. Food is not just for Christmas. I think mothers need to receive gifts and fathers need to receive gifts. And I'm not just talking about boxers. We need good gifts for our mothers and fathers. So mothers, fathers, give to each other. I mean, gift understands, but you need to give each other gifts. Because, it's just so funny in Nigeria. Yeah, we hardly see our parents giving each other gifts. It's like it's normal, it's Christmas now. It's just go and chicken or we go out or that or this. And you can also go out to watch film. I mean, we have many movies in the cinema.
Hot ones, I'm boiling for it. I'm getting ready for it.
You really want to go there. There's a lot of movies in the cinema, so you can always take them out, including children. Many of them are vacating on the 18th. I know people have started doing their carols right now, and so you can always take people. I mean, gift ideas, you don't run out of them. So we've talked about many things, and still things they're still coming up. So there's a lot you can give. Just think, try to study with the person you want to give something to and whether they will appreciate it. And let's not forget to also give our boss something. I mean, they deserve it. It's not easy for them to manage a whole organization or to try to cope with some stubborn people or all that way that are working under them. But I mean, they deserve it also. But it's really, really nice. So with that, I think we've really talked a lot about the gift ideas, the meaning of Christmas, and of course we told you, we also shared our own ideas, what we've received for Christmas and what we hope to receive this 2020 Christmas. We've gone through a lot this 2020, and let's try to use this day to wash away that. Let's try to use it to put a smile on people's faces. Though the pandemic is outside, don't forget to always stay safe. Use your face mask, and to also keep people safe. You can always give people face mask, like make customized one. Give them face masks, let them protect themselves, including hand sanitizers. I mean, the pandemic is really coming, and people are fearing the second wave of COVID-19, especially here in Nigeria and other countries that are really locked down. And we really hope that you stay safe. Enjoy yourself and don't just eat that chicken that day, like Joy and Gift have said. Always give yourself something. Give to your neighbor, even a ball of onion. Give people. And with that, we've come to the end of Yuletide Social Life today. I'm Dami Ogunshaki, and I've been with
Gift Mad and Agnes Joy Loco.
Have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching.
Merry Christmas.